Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can capture it on camera. Oh, see? Oh, I didn't capture it, but you might have heard it. Oh, yep, see? Goodness. Well, we've had a development. The babies all love me, finally, but they are vicious. Like, ow, ow. They've started doing this thing. What? I'm here. They have started doing this thing, especially, Lady Adonis, ow, and Grayling, where their ears will go flat. Oh, see, there we go. Do you see that? And then they will either scale me and then bite. Oh, there, just happened. Which is fine on clothes, but when it's skin, it hurts. And then if you try to stop them, like you probably heard a while ago, hey, y'all, oh, they like hiss and spit, like actually spit. It's hilarious. I mean, it's only hilarious because they're little. This is a behavior we're going to have to, oh, look at this, get rid of, because, oh, no, as they get bigger, that will start to hurt. Look at that. The ear flattened. You're okay. There's no need to attack. You're okay. And I think just redirected play. Next time I come in here, I'm going to bring some, like, feather toys and, just some better hunting toys. Because right now all they have are, like, the little, and I don't think that's good enough. I think this is just a pack of hunters. Some of them are just like that. Yes, I do. And plus I think they're teething. So I think that makes it worse. Do you hear? No hissing. There's nothing even there. It is very adorable though. Don't tell them I said that because it's bad behavior. But it's adorable. It took me forever to figure out what was happening. I just knew I was kept. Look, I mean, Grayling is latched out on to my pants. I know. And I didn't even mean to turn the camera on and film yet. I actually came in to clean. So it's dirty. I hadn't cleaned yet for the night. But I wanted to get that on film. They are just vicious little things. No, that's my arm. Look at that. That's me. Don't pay me. It's not nice. Not nice. Hello, lady. Hello, Frit. Frit is the only one that has not done it. Frit just sits and stares at me constantly. Yes, I love you. Yes. But Frit is also the smallest. So it's probably the runt. And so, yes, I know, I'm talking about you. Yeah, until everybody say, I wish, oh, well, you might can see. No, behave. See, all these, they're little, they're, ouch! Grayling, that hurts. Frit has, like longer hair, like white. See these? I think they're white. They may be gray, but on the ears up here, and then on, it's almost like Frit has a little mane of white or gray. It'll be very interesting as she gets older to see how that's going to turn out. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. That hurts. Excuse me. Are you a boy? Oh, I think Grayling's a boy. I'm horrible at kittens. Yes. Okay, well, Grayling can be a boy's name. I'm pretty sure Grayling's a boy, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 3 boys and 3 girls so far. You'll have seen the video. You tell me. Look like a boy to me. Hi. Well, your ear's clean. Look, Frit just would sit and stare forever. Yes, you would, wouldn't you? But yeah, I really wish you could see Frit's ears and mane better. When they get out into the nursery and you can, like the sunlight, when they're in the sunlight, you'll be able to see it better. Oh, are you going to sleep? Lady's tired. Oh my goodness, y'all are savages. Oh, stop. Somebody just spit. Did you hear that? I'm not sure which one. They're savages. This is the 3rd time that I'm trying to film this. Every time I try to film it, I get really angry. And finally, I decided to just write it down. So this is what has been going on and is going on with Hope. I'm also going to include her previous medical records. I don't have her records from Friday yet because I'll get all of those after everything is finished, and then I will put them up so you can see them as well. But I'm doing it up high real quick, so if you want to like pause it and read it, I am going to kind of go over it. But this way, if you don't want to listen to me talk, you can just read it yourself, pause it, and then go to the end. Friday, I was a detective when I got her into her appointment, and they did some poking around and that stuff. Come to find out, she has like horrible, a horrible bacteria infection, and I just couldn't understand it because I said, you know, they told me she didn't have any flora in there, so she can't have, you know, you have to have flora to have a bacterial infection. You still have to have flora. It's just the bad kind. And I said, and I have been pumping her full of, good bacteria, yada, yada, yada. So she was like, well, let me call the vet that we got the information from and discuss it. Well, she called, and you have to keep in mind, I didn't have any of the medical records from the beginning. I just had what the vet had told me and what the foster that had Hope had told me, which, you know, we've talked about. Well, come to find out, when she went to the vet the first time, she did. She had a horrible bacteria infection. This is that part. They diagnosed it as bacterial enteritis with floral ship, but what that means, that's just a fancy way of saying they don't know what kind of bacteria it is. They just know it's bad. There was no good bacteria. Well, it said 90% of the bacteria was bad, and that's a lot. That is a lot. And so they put her on metronidazole, and then after treatment, she was supposed to have probiotics, enzymes, all the stuff that I had her on. That's what she was supposed to have after treatment. Well, and the vet said, well, that didn't work. And we didn't want to put her on another antibiotic, you know, so that's why we're trying to do the good probiotics, that kind of thing. Well, so then I got to talking to the foster because it just didn't make sense to me. It didn't add up to me because, you know, how can she still have, first of all, I was told she didn't have any bacteria, and now I'm being told all she has is bad bacteria. And so I'm talking to the foster, and she said, well, you know, I'm talking about the metronidazole and how she gave it. And she couldn't, I could tell something was up because she couldn't remember how to give it. Well, if you give medicine enough, you know metronidazole is, you give it twice a day. you know, anyway, I knew something was up. So finally I got her to admit that, you know, it was the end of kitten season. She was really tired. She had 2 other litters to take care of, and she probably didn't administer it exactly right. And I asked her how much she had left in the bottle, and when you do the math and figure it out, really Hope was only given about half of this treatment. You know, and she's like, well, no, I really think I gave her more than that. But it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to calm down. She didn't get the whole treatment, which is worse because, you know, bacteria mutates and it gets used to the medicine. And anyway, so her treatment was not administered properly. So when I was giving her the probiotics and all the enzymes, they just weren't enough because there was so much bad bacteria. It was just swamping the good bacteria. So that's why nothing I have been doing is working. And then so our new plan is Hope is at the vet's. She is staying the weekend. That was all I could. They didn't have anybody that would take her or any fosters, but I couldn't. I mean, anyway. So the only thing that I could do is let her stay the weekend. I can't really, it's too much. This is already going to be like a ridiculous amount. And I know money shouldn't be an object, but whatever. So she is staying the weekend. She is on IV, which she's going to have, you know, they can put like one of those where they tape the thing on so she doesn't have to be stuck 100 times. So she's on IV antibiotics, fluids, and the fluids contain like the nutrients, sugars, salts, that kind of thing. Depending on, and then on Monday morning, I'll go in and we'll see how her fecal is. And she will probably, I put May, but she will probably come home on continued antibiotic treatment and with supportive care at the same time. I don't know why the vet said to wait until after the treatment to start her on probiotics and supplements. You're really not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do it at the same time, so when the shift occurs. Anyway, sorry, I know I'm rambling, but every time I do this, I just get so upset. So that's where we're at now. And hopefully we got her in. I got her in on time, and this will work out. She was in really good spirits still on Friday. Today is Saturday. I tried to film this yesterday, but I couldn't. I would either cry or scream, and it was terrible. The only thing that may happen, and we don't know yet, so this is just a maybe, is she may have some permanent damage in her intestines. She will almost probably have stunted growth, kind of like Prim, and stunted digestion, because, you know, she is probably 18 weeks, 19 weeks old, and she weighs the same as a 5-week-old. So, you know, that's going to take a toll. She probably will have a couple of neurological differences because she has been dehydrated so long. She was showing signs, but they probably won't be very pronounced. It may be that she just has like a tick, you know, where she twitches. It could be that, you know, her gait will not be 100%, but it shouldn't be like something horrible or life-changing. So that's what's going on with Hope at the moment. I will say, and you know I hate this, but if you would like to donate for her, towards her bills, like I said, when I get the rest of her medical records, I will put them up. But after this, I'll put her history that they gave me up. But, you know, and they are, I will say, I'll be honest, and I will say they are giving me a 20% rescue discount, which I think is great. I don't know how much that's going to be. I honestly didn't ask because I was scared if I asked I wouldn't do it, but Hope really needs this. So, you know, if you can, please donate. If you can't, that's okay too. She's already there. She's already getting treatment. So that's it.